command line interface was the first interactive dialogue and style to be commonly used, and in spite of the availability of menu interface, it is still widely used. It provides a means of expressing instruction to the computer directly using function keys, single character abbreviations, or whole word commands. In some systems, the command line is the only way of communicating with the system, especially for remote access using internet. More commonly today, it is supplementary to menu-based interface, providing accelerating access to the system functionally for experiencing user. Second, menu. In a menu driving interface, the side option availability to the user is displayed on the screen and selected using the mouse or numeric or alphabetic key. Since the options visibility they are less demanding of the user, relying on recognition rather than recall. However, menu options still need to be meaningful and logically grouped to aid recognition. Often, menus are hierarchically ordered, and the option required is not available at the top layer of the hierarchy. The grouping and naming of menu natural language. However, system can be told to understand a restricted subset of a language. For a noun and constrained domain, the system can be provided with sufficient information to disambiguate terms.
Okay, next, WIMP interface, Windows, icon, menu, and pointer. The style of graphical user interface that use the above mentioned common widget. And difficult interaction style for majority of interaction computer system, especially PC and. Okay, next, question, answer, and query dialogue. Combine some of the feature of both menu and filling in from in a unique dialogue style. Question and answer dialogue is a simple mechanism for providing form fill or spreadsheet, primarily for data entry, but can also be useful in data retrieval application. Next, hard copy metaphor, used for data entry and specific data retrieval operation. Good for
Next, point and click interface. In most multimedia systems and web browsers, virtually all action take only a single click on the mouse button. This is example for point and click interface. Point and click interface are the action of a computer user moving a pointer to a created location on a screen and then pressing a button on a mouse, usually the left button or other pointing device. An example of point and click is in hypermedia, where users click on hyperlinks to navigate from document to document. Point and click can be used with any number of input devices, varying from mouses, touchpads, trackpoint, joysticks, scroll buttons, and word balls. User interface for example, graphical user interface are sometimes described as point and click interface, often to suggest that they are very easy to use, requiring that the user simply point to indicate their wishes. These interfaces are sometimes referred to click and control or point and draw interface. The use of this phrase to describe software implies that the interface can be controlled slowly through the mouse with little or no input from the keyboard, as with many graphical user interface. Next, 3D interface. Human-computer interaction in which their user-space tasks are performed directly in a 3D spatial content. The 3D space used for interaction can be the real physical space, a virtual space representation, a simulation simulated in the computer, or a combination of both. When the real physical space is used for data input, the human interacts with the machine, performing actions using an input device that detects the 3D position of the human interaction among other things. When it is used for data output, the simulated 3D virtual scene is projected onto the real environment through one output device. The principle of 3D interaction are applied in a variety of domains such as theories, art, gaming, simulation, education, information visualization, or scientific visualization. And the last is web navigation. The process of navigation, a network of information resources in the World Wide Web, which is organized as hypertext or hypermedia. The user interface that is used to do so is called a web browser. A web overall navigational scene includes several navigation pieces such as global, local, supplemental, and contextual navigation. All of these are vital aspects of the broad topic of web navigation. Hierarchical navigation systems are vital as well seen. It is the primary navigation system. It allows from the user of navigation within the site using level alone, which is often seen as restricting the and requires additional navigation system to better structure the website. The global navigation of a website is another segment of web navigation, serves as the outline and template in order to achieve an easy menu ever for the users accessing the site, while local navigation is often used to help the users within a specific section of the site. All these navigational speech fall under the categories of various types of web navigation, allowing for further development and for more efficient experience upon visiting a website. That's all for me. Thank you.